Hey, Tweety. How's it going? Houston weather, it's okay. It's been okay. I'm liking a little coolness. Deja, what's up, Deja? Food and Decor TV. Deja, uh, was that you? Where are you located? Yeah, Tweety. Tweety, we need to get together. Remember, we talked about that. We're in the same city. We need to go out, hang out for a minute. Hey, Stephanie. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be in Atlanta in December, Deja. One of my best friends live there, and he's getting a house built, so I'll be coming there to visit him in December. Oh yeah, I love your sister. Your sister's so laid back, but she don't miss nothing. I can tell she sees everything. Hey, Ice Yavanos, is that Yavanos? Ice Yavanos, or is it Rebel Sons? Yes. Liz. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was an I. I couldn't see. Y'all, I told y'all I was under the weather a little. Um, my sinuses have been acting up. Now, unlike Tree, I'm not doing a lot of coughing, but I've been taking this Alka-Seltzer. I just took it yesterday. Oh yeah, Deja, I definitely will give you a heads up. Hold on, y'all. Let me put my. You see, this is our medical center. Tweety, y'all. We have a. It's pretty quiet in here. We have a beautiful atrium. Uh, that's MD Anderson over there, the cancer research. I'm glad you caught the live also. Hold up, y'all. Let me prop my phone up for a second. Okay. I'm actually leaving work at about 3:30 today. I have to make myself stay. I've just rigged up me a support for my phone. It's a ginger ale can behind the phone, keeping it upright. Okay. So, guys. Oh, Liz. Oh, anytime. I like your mom's a Houstonian. Oh, I'm feeling a little better. Um, hey, Rail. Thank you, Cass. Um, I stayed in Minneapolis for some years as a kid. ETX Diva, what's up, ETX? I'm working on my next Tracy video tonight, I think. Much love back to you, Real. I haven't been to Cali, Liz. I'd love to visit Cali. I've never been to Cali. I've traveled in the US to a few places. I've been to, I stayed in Minneapolis. I go to Louisiana often. Um, been to Florida, Arkansas, uh, New York, Philadelphia, um, East Texas. What part of East Texas? East Texas Diva? What part of East Texas are you from? Tyler, near Dallas, right? Isn't that near Dallas? Oh, okay. I think I've been to Tyler before because I had to go to Dallas. I have family in Dallas and Arlington, Fort Worth. It's like 4 hours from Houston. But on the gentleman's panel yesterday, y'all, I just really wasn't myself. Um, yeah, hour from Shreveport. I have a cousin in Shreveport. I have some cousins in Shreveport also. I don't know why I had these headphones. I have cousins in Shreveport. Is Shreveport as rough as they say it is? Because I heard it has a pretty high crime rate, but that's just hearsay. It was on James Caldwell's. He hosted. Uh, it was actually supposed to be hosted on my page, but y'all, I am not prepared to host a panel. Um, you're welcome. I'm not prepared to host a panel because it's not my comfort zone yet. Thank you. Uh, it's not my comfort zone. I'm not in that comfort zone to do the panel yet. I'll get there, but right now I'm kind of more so doing my own thing on my channel, and I like that. Yeah, so I'm not Tweety. It's like these guys have been doing it for a year at least. QB, I'm sure he's been doing it a couple years. Y'all have to remember, I've only been doing it a couple of months. I had a channel when we came to San Antonio, but I wasn't doing videos. My first video I did was September the 11th. I did a video on September the 11th. I posted videos, but that was it. But it's beautiful. Y'all look at how it looks. Let me give y'all a view. I'm up on the 5th floor right now. This is our medical center. It's really peaceful. It's really quiet here. Just not what? Let me see. Yeah. Guess not what you say, CJ. I'm sorry, I didn't see what you said. Oh, what I do, Nicole? Okay. I thought about Nicole, but y'all have to realize Tracy is so out there that she's easier to do. Nicole is ditzy, and so is Heidi. It would be if I do anyone else, it would be Heidi before Nicole. Those sunglasses, the oversized sunglasses and everything. I'm on lunch. I'm on lunch break. I just took a late lunch. We had some surgeries. We had surgeries going on earlier. Hello, the soap. Hey, what's up? Heidi, yeah. And Heidi's from Houston? Tweety, y'all, Heidi is from Houston, off of Jensen and Berry Road in that area. Y'all know what Jensen and Berry Road is on the north side? Okay. Y'all, I do Heidi. Y'all will laugh. I already thought about what I would use for glasses. Thank you, the soap. What I would use for glasses, I'll surprise y'all when I do it. But I am just I want to perfect the outfit and everything. Oh, okay. Wait, Cass, you're on what side of Houston? I didn't see. Okay, the beach area. Hey, Louisiana Queen. Hey, hey. Near Pearland. Okay, Cass. I'm southwest. I'm like Richmond and Gessner, West Chase. I'm in West Chase. My family all lives on the north side, like in. Oh, okay, just Jess. Thanks for coming in. I'm telling y'all, we need to have a Houston meet and greet for YouTube. Hey, Granny. Hey, Granny V. We should do a meet. We should do a meet and greet, definitely. Cause I'm West Chase area. Like I said, my family all stays on the north side. You know how those families are that don't want to leave. I grew up on the north side. They want to stay in the area they grew up. Oh my God, Jess, you are in my same area. I'm in West Chase, also on Richmond and Gessner. Do you know what? That is so funny. Yes. Y'all, we definitely need to meet up. I'm on West, not West, I'm on Richmond and Gessner. Yes. Oh my God. So I was looking at some of the comments and they were talking about on Jay's live, they were saying, oh, thank you, Sonia. Um, they were saying that, I don't know, like they have this impression of me that I am, I guess, dingy or less than smart. Uh, but nothing can be further from the truth. I just like El Teddy and I are cool. We're like brothers. You know, we do have like a love hate relationship. I like El Teddy. You know, sometimes I say he's full of BS, and we laugh about it. Oh, thank you, Brown Babe. I appreciate that. Um, but I'm just not. You know, Jay Wilson and El Teddy have very dominant type of personalities. But I love Jay Wilson. You know, he definitely told me he supported me moving and starting a YouTube channel. I'm a quiet storm. You know what? I've been told that before, but I was always raised. Hey, supersized beauty. I was always raised to think before talking. So when I react to things, it's very, listen, choose your words. Don't just spout off anything. It's very, I was raised by my grandmother some of my life. So I was raised, being respectful. Walking in the room, you speak to everybody, a typical Southern upbringing. But um, can I be a firecracker? Yeah, I can. Just below the surface, I call him Darnell. Darnell is somewhere below the surface, but I usually, I'm not crazy like that. I can contain myself, and I'd rather walk away from a situation instead of being crazy. And I have family members that act, they're very impulsive, and they've been to jail because of that. Jail is not somewhere I would want to go. So I prefer to, hey, give people their space. Even like how, for example, Duchess Kelly Love, yes, Darnell, right? Darnell, baby, he's a MF. Darnell is ghetto. Darnell will roll in the mud with the pigs. Y'all, when I'm doing Tracy, I laugh and I have to really pace myself because when I did that ranch with the wings, I was eating the ranch and wings and I was laughing so I was laughing and I had to do like 3 takes. Seriously, I had to start over and I was like, oh my God, I messed up the second time and I was like almost done with the video. I started again and I was just thinking in my head, like, you look a dang fool right now. And you're crazy. I said this to myself. And, oh, really? What age you think I am, Granny? Just one and only. Hey, hey, hey. And you know what, Jess? That is so true. You're close, Granny. I'm actually 44, and my birthday was in September. Uh, El Teddy says that he's younger than me. He's younger than me, but I'll let him go with that. But I am. Just back to what you were saying. I never really like to be the center of attention. It's hard for me to get in front of a group of people and speak sometimes. It's like if me and my friends are doing karaoke, just having a good time laughing, I can get up in front of a crowd and just, I kind of, it's like an out of body experience when I do that. So I'm there, but not there because it's a big group of people. But if I'm like the center of if I'm getting up in front of a crowd of people and it's quiet and I'm the only one talking, it's kind of, I have almost like an anxiety attack, but not as severe as an actual anxiety attack. Silent assassin. I remember a teacher told me in junior high, she was like, "You're sneaky," and I was like, "Sneaky," because she saw me as being quiet, but this teacher, even when I brought a paper I had written, she thought that my mother had written the paper, but just my penmanship was really good. I mean, because I draw. So I'm an artistic person. I drew really well so I could write well. Now, working in healthcare now, my uh, penmanship is not as good as it was. But I, she thought I was sneaky because I was quiet. But and it was offensive to me because I don't think of myself as sneaky. I am observant. Uh, I'm cautious. When I meet people, I can vibe off of you. She was a English teacher because we were writing a paper. Thank you, lovely Laura. Oh, okay. I um I think that it was just me. Like when I was little, I would be around the grown-ups and I would be quiet. I knew how to make myself invisible. And when I say that, I mean I would be quiet and I could not be noticed. I would be drawing or doing something. My cousins, meanwhile, would come in crying or saying some person hit them. So when they would do that, they would get us all kicked out of the room. I was like drawing on paper. I guess this is where the sneaky part would come in at to a certain extent. So I would be drawing, but I'd be listening to what the grown-ups would be saying. They'd be like, that ain't her daddy. and I'm listening. I'm just drawing, just very intent on drawing, but I'm listening to what they're saying. Two cousins come in fighting with each other, and my grandma would be like, get them children up out of here. Get them out. Y'all all get out of here. I am a Virgo. I am a Virgo. You nailed it. I am a Virgo. And the funny thing is, my father's a Virgo. Two of my best friends are Virgos. Um, my birthday is September the 7th. That's why when we came for Labor Day, my birthday was around that same time. So I wanted to do my videos. I wanted to start my videos around my birthday. So next year for Labor Day, I could celebrate 1 year of being on YouTube. We're very reserved. We're very reserved, but we're psychologists. We have that psychologist type of mindset. And sometimes I have to tone it down because I'm very analytical and I'm very observant. I can read people really well. I can meet someone and I can pick up, okay, this person's, they're a little shady. Take a step back. But don't push that button. You're right. Don't push the button, right? Thank you, Frosty, New York, UK. I appreciate that. But I, I'm looking to do other things on YouTube. Maybe like I'll go out and do parodies or like ask people crazy things or, even outreach. I want to talk to someone that's homeless, someone that's had drug addiction and came through it, and do an interview with someone to see how did they get through their addiction and where they're at presently. I want to cross all those bridges. I think that when I talked about my upbringing before, I want people to really know who I am as far as I'm emotional. And when I say emotional, I can be sensitive to things. And I have to learn to not be as sensitive and, um, just picking up when people are someone depressed to make me depressed almost. I want to diversify. Yeah, I want to diversify. Listen, the Tracy parodies are fun. I grew up watching Lucille Ball and um, Sanford and Son, and I watched other comedy and in Living Color. So I like Mad TV. Um, I love Lucy. So the parodies are so fun to do. If Tracy came to me today or tomorrow and if she stopped doing everything she's doing, and she asked me to stop doing the parodies, I would stop doing it. Hey, Ebony, hey, my sister in SA. And when you talk to people that are homeless, we have to remember these people are someone's mother, sister, brother, father, kid. sometimes we get in that mindset and we take the human aspect of it off. It's almost as if we're just looking at objects walking around. We don't acknowledge that they are human like we are. Y'all, it was something that was heartbreaking to me was a guy that I've known for years. It was a guy I've known for years. Yeah, that's true. Naturally, Coley. Um, I knew this guy, y'all, and he would go out to the clubs. Uh, he was a supervisor at the Greyhound bus station here in Houston. I saw him one year, and a year passed by. I saw him again. When I saw him again, he looked a little rough. He was unshaved. He had like, his hair was like bushy looking. And I said, "Hey, man, what's going on with you?" And hey, Southern V. And this guy, I saw him looking like that. 6 months went by. I saw him again. He was changed even more. And I saw him walking downtown. Another year go by. I see him pushing a basket, nose running, clothes. He, and I asked him, his name is Mike. I was like, "Mike, hey man, what's going on with you? What's been up?" And he said, "I just been going through a little something, something." And he's like, "You got some change on you? You got some change?" I had a gift certificate to Chick-fil-A. I gave it to him. But I thought, now I see him from time to time. If I catch the train downtown, I see him, and he's basically homeless now. He's sleeping on the streets. He has a partner. His partner and him are both homeless, sleeping on side of buildings, under boxes, on top of cardboard, newspapers. So it was all because of drug addiction. Mental health, yeah. Mental health is serious. And it's a lot of undiagnosed, it's a lot of undiagnosed people that have these different mental disabilities. Homelessness, yes, I agree, Southern V. Because you don't know that person's backstory, and a lot of times we're only a paycheck or two away from being homeless as well. Yeah. And you know what? They're in prison because they were mentally ill before, and they didn't know how to keep it in check. They weren't on medication. They they just, whatever. Some people do whatever, that mind tells them at that time, and that gets them in jail because, you can't. We're in a system. We're in a place of laws. Yeah, that's why people that I hung out with, hey, Moreland B. Uh, but I have a family member now that's dealing with addiction, and she could have went to, she could have played basketball. Very talented, sweet aunt. Um, but The addiction took its toll on her. She got with a man that did drugs, and he could snap back, but she couldn't. You know, drugs don't affect everyone the same way. Some people can do drugs and they can be functioning addicts. Others, they can do it one time and they're hooked. I've been around friends and I've been around associates that have did coke and other drugs. I've never done anything like that because I grew up around people that had drinking problems. So I never wanted to have a substance controlling me. But you see people, yeah, I agree, Miss Lady Scoop. There are a lot of women that do start doing drugs because some man that they've gotten with pushes them to be more fun and to be, this is fun, have a good time. I'm going out with friends. I'm going out with friends. T Mac, they're gonna make that legal ultimately anyway. I don't smoke, but I have friends that do. Um, but I think a woman gets with a man sometimes and they follow behind them and they're, not questioning things. And they get addicted because of this guy. He may snap right back and be functioning. She may lose everything. Substance abuse is a major issue, guys. It's crazy. Thank you, Scorpio Phoenix. I told y'all that I'm working on a book right now as well. I'm working on a sci-fi fantasy. Yes, Nep, I'm on lunch. What's up, my brother? So I've been working on this book, y'all. It's sci-fi fantasy. Um, I hope to complete it by this upcoming year. I've been having a writer's block. Um, we have students coming in here now, y'all. We have students coming in having lunch. Um, Parvo. Oh, it's very challenging to me writing a book. Um, I wanted when I read, it's a form of escapism. I love to read. I can read a novel probably about in like 2 or 3 days. I could finish a novel, um, because when I'm reading, it's like I'm voracious. I just I love I love to read. And I don't like reading. You know what the funny thing is? I don't like reading. I don't like reading books on my phone or laptop. I like reading books like paper books. It's just something about me actually holding a book and reading it. It's a lost art. It's definitely, we're losing some of our humanity to technology. I could curl up with a good book, it's raining outside, and I could just I'm reading Michelle Obama's book now, Becoming. I just started reading that the other day. Michelle Obama's book is really good. I love that Southern V. Oh, really, Steven? That book is really, really good. The book is good. Hey, Purple Power. So I'll be in Atlanta in December. I'll be in New Orleans in November because I'm going for Bayou Classic. Nep. Nep, we're gonna have to do a live when I come to New Orleans. Hey, Michelle Lewis. Lovely Laura, you crazy. We have students in here now. I love watching documentaries. Um, hey, Shayla Ray. The Bluest Eye. Who's the author? It is. It's very relaxing. No, it's not UT. I don't want to give my location out because you be having troll. It'd be trolls in here. But of course, UT is in the area. But Dominican Girl, hey, How We Got to Now by Steven Johnson. Um, what was the last book I read before Michelle Obama's book? I read a lot of sci-fi, like, I read a lot of Stephen King, Mercedes Lackey, Andrea Norton. Um, I read Invisible Life. The gay author, what's his name? Elin Harris. I read all his books. I don't dox Stephen J. Some people do dox, but Stephen King is. Oh, I love his books. Um, Elin Harris. I read B Boy Blues. That was by who wrote B Boy Blues? I'm trying to remember. It was another author like Elin Harris. Um, those books helped me come into being. Just as I Am, yes. Just as I Am was probably the first one I read, or either B Boy Blues. But those books helped me just really. It was like those were my guides. Little bit in Pookie, yes. A little trade. A little bit. Pookie was trade, huh? James Earl Hardy, yes, that's it. And he wrote a few books, but Elin Harris wrote more. So those were the two authors that I would read the most. Well, thank you. Dominican Girl, I appreciate it. But outward thinking. I think I read Fly Girl before. That sounds familiar. Hey you, hey girl down the street. Y'all, so Nep, when I come in November, you gonna cook? I'll be with like about 4 or 5 of my friends. About 5 of my friends are coming because they go to New Orleans for all the festivals. Oh, is the coldest winter ever? Was that the one by Sister Soldier? Okay. I love black authors and I love to read historical things about my people. Um, I don't think so, Stephen J. I mean, because I've met other YouTubers and it's been a positive experience. When I met Tweety and Phyllis, um, Phi Babe, Tracy D, those were all good experiences. Even when I met King Jives, that was a good experience. It depends on what type of group of people. Your energy attracts like energy a lot of times. This beach is better. What's up? Stephen J, are you in Atlanta? Yeah, I met them just Jess. I met them when for Brothers J meet and greet. Oh, okay. I met them for Brother J's. Okay. Cool, cool. Nep be over there cooking up a storm. Uh, okay, that's cool. DC. I knew it was Washington D.C., Steven. That's funny. I had some chicken spaghetti. I need to stop buying gas every day because when I get off of work, I do a lot of running. So today I put more gas in, so I don't have to put gas in until probably Monday. Um, I'm not showing my job badge. My job badge is even like in my pocket. Um, yeah, that's why I even say, people can know I work in medical center, but you have to be aware there are like dozens upon dozens of hospitals in the medical center. Um, and, you know, I really don't care about that. Not anymore. So that whole thing about, you know, Hobbs coming back and having that big fiasco, that was so unnecessary. See, Brother Jay is the kind of person he'll turn the other cheek and give people chances. You screw up with me, it's a done deal. If I see you for being dirty, I am dating someone. I'm seeing someone. Um, it's not so bad, just. It's not so bad because I always miss the traffic. I either come really early or, and when I leave, I'm not in traffic. But I've been having fun. I am dating. Um, I would like to settle down with someone, but you'll have your place and I'll have my place. Georgia, Georgia Val one. What's up? Andrea Burton, hey. Naturally Coley. Coley. That is so true. It's like I'm good at ghosting people. And when I say ghosting, that means if you're doing something dirty, I'll just cut it off. And you'll be like, I hadn't talked to you in 3 months. What happened? And I'll be like, dude, I wasn't feeling what you were doing. You were being shisty. I don't like all that. What's wrong with staying together? Nothing's wrong with staying together if you love that person. But I'm talking about if I'm dating someone, right, this beach is better, I just fade out. I'd be like, deuces, I'm out of here. But I think that um, the older I've gotten, the less that I'm willing to tolerate. If don't be demeaning. If a person is attacking who you are, or they put you down, or if a person's finding fault in you, um, no. Uh, Loyalty. What's up, loyalty? Yeah, I have less patience for mess. Like with Brother Jay, some of those people that he deal with, like the Duchesses and the Quanies, and oh no, 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 Quani, oh absolutely not. That I can see you acting crazy with people. If I see you acting crazy, I'm gonna be like, "Mm, I'm done." I, yep, Scorpio, that's true. If I see you acting a fool, you don't have to do it to me. Yes, naturally Coley, yes. But Brother Jay will give people second and third chances. Rebel is not like that. If you do something dirty, I don't have years and years of a friendship with you. So I'm not, I don't have any connection with you. I don't have a connection with you. If I see you on in someone's chat room, and you acting a fool in somebody's chat room and you keeping a mess, like the wrench, I'll block you right then from coming into my chat because you're doing too much. You're doing too much, and I'm not gonna give you an opportunity to come in my chat and act a damn fool. This beach is better. I feel you on that. Oh, you saw the hammer. Naturally Corley. I block. See, the wrench does too much. The wrench does too much. And he's a person that sows discord. He loves to start mess up and then he fades back into the background. I'll be at the next Labor Day, definitely. I'll be there. I'm gonna have to get with Vivian Jennings because I have some things that I like to incorporate into the Labor Day event. some things that we can do to add a little more fun to it. That'd be good. This beach is better. It'd be good to meet some other people. I think we'll have a good time. You know what would be good if we did like a host hotel? If we did like a host hotel, I think that would be great. Like for Pride, a lot of the groups for Pride events, they have a host hotel that everybody stay at. Scorpio Phoenix, my lunch is over as well. I generally take like 45 minutes to an hour for lunch, but there are a few things I need to do. Texas is too hot for you, Stephen J. Sarconas, hey Sarconas. Sarconas, where are you at, Sarconas? Naturally Coley. That's so funny. I've been to New Jersey before. Um, it's funny because one of my best friends stays in Philly, and I went to visit him. And when we left Philly, we went and stayed. Well, we didn't stay. We went to Wendy Williams' cousin house. He's a professor. He stays in Jersey. So we went there. Beautiful house, nice guy, and had a great time. I liked I liked New York. Noxema, you know you something else. Really? Hey CP, sweet dreams. You know what the thing about New York? For me, I've been twice. I went before 9/11 and I went after 9/11. And I went to the remembrance thing that they had for the World Trade Centers. They had like big holes in the ground, and they had everyone's name etched on this like concrete. Everyone that was lost in 9/11. You worked in the World Trade Center, Soconas. Really? Noxema. Noxema. Montoria Jones. Montoria Jones. Hey, what y'all say? When I do Tracy, what? My voice is calming even when I do Tracy. You know, in person, I told people this before, like when I've flown somewhere, and this was some years ago. Um, People would say that I had like a Prince type of look. Thank you. This beach is better. So I think my voice is kind of like his, my talking voice, because I always thought his voice was pretty calming and Relaxing. I crack up when I do treasy also. I'm glad you caught it too. Y'all, I'm getting ready to go back in. Uh, I'll be getting off shortly. I bet style. Noxema, you know what? You know you a mess. Take my meds. Well, I took the Alka-Seltzer. I put it in my ginger ale. So, and I really wasn't, I didn't have like a sore throat or anything. I just felt like, you know, thank you, Noxema. I appreciate that. Wait, Andrea Burton, what you hollered about? No, I can't do, it was the change of weather, yes. Um, I like Fraggle Rock. That was one of the cartoons I watched as a kid. X Files. I'm still deciding my Halloween costume. It's out of two things. I'll surprise y'all. Um, I appreciate it. Um, so I just really, you know what, the upper respiratory infections are really, it's a lot of times people catch those here because of the weather. I'm not a surgical tech. I took classes before for surgical tech, but I am in an OR. Let me say that. I'll say that. I work in the OR, but I don't want to disclose too much uh, about that. I like my job. I don't have anyone barking orders over my shoulder. I work. I work with other people. I'll say this: a job description of mine is I deal with medications sometimes. I work with other people. I'm in an OR type of setting. Um, that's but thank you, Andrea. Oh, I got you, Stephen. I mean, I can give people basic information, but you got to realize we're in a huge medical center. Um, but I am educated. I don't lead with my education. I don't have a bunch of degrees. I don't have a bunch of degrees. Uh, because I think you have to have, there are people with degrees that don't even have jobs. There are people with degrees that don't have jobs. But I love what I do. I work with some amazing people, and my coworkers are like family to me because I've known them for years. Okay. Sweet dreams. You know, You have too much time on your hands. If you have to look for someone, this is what I'm talking about. What's wrong in this sector? People are too vested into what other people are doing outside of YouTube. They listen. My Tracy parodies are on YouTube. I don't care where Tracy works. I don't care where Five Babe works. I don't care where Jay Wilson works. I don't care about that. But for you to say you um you are a private investigator, that kind of stuff kind of rubs people the wrong way. And it kind of rubs me the wrong way when people make statements like that because you're a bit too vested in someone else's personal life. Listen, Jay Wilson, I think Jay Wilson's heart is in the right place a lot of times. I don't agree with everything Jay Wilson does. You know, even like when people are super chatting and Jay Wilson starts singing and doing stuff, I laugh at that. But, you know, I would never do it, and that's just me. That doesn't take away from him as a person. Jay Wilson, Jay Wilson is a good-hearted person. And they don't know when to log off. They don't know when to. They become so. I think YouTube lets them be the person that they want to be in real life. They can be anything they want to be on YouTube. Listen, Jay Wilson is Jay Wilson. El Teddy is El Teddy. QB of the Midwest is QB of the Midwest. James Caldwell is James Caldwell. I stay in my lane and they're in their lanes. Um, I like YouTubers like Pretty Ricky Fontaine. I like Tita Talks. Y'all check out Tita Talks. Check out Tita Talks because Tita Talks is so real and she gives you, she's that aunt that everyone wants to have. She is so cool. Um, I hung out with Five Babe and Tracy D. Tracy D is we call each other brother and sister. Look, Tracy D is a sweetheart. Five Babe is sweet. We had a good time, y'all. Not Rita. Tita. Tita Talks. Not Rita. But oh, okay, we're good, sweet dreams. Tree creature. Tree creature, really. Why can't you look at Tita? Noxema, what you trying to figure out? What are you trying to figure out, Noxema? Do you have a real picture of Noxema? This beach is better. You are so dead on. You're so dead on. The mindful empress. What's up, boo? I love seeing your comments. Tree creature, I'm gonna fight you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Tita's sweet. You need to stop that. Tree creature is cutting up. Thank you, the mindful empress. I appreciate it. You know, y'all, I'm telling you, I think I think YouTube, it puts a magnifying glass upon how people really are. You'll see egos. You'll see a person's ego. Georgia Val. You know you are crazy. Um, I think people, the egos, you see what a person's true nature is also on YouTube because they can do what they want to do and not have any consequences for the most part. Uh, Thank you, lovely Laura. Okay, she don't. Tita says what she says, unfiltered. I wouldn't recommend having children in the car sometimes. Because Tita can be raw, and I love that. Christina Small, hey. I'm not gonna fight you. She does give great wisdom, really. Um, I think Tracy is the result of behavior that's left unchecked. Tracy displays behavior that she hasn't faced consequences for. So she's too comfortable saying she'll dox someone and talking about people's children and um, getting her subscribers to go after people. It's crazy. It's like a cult. That's a gang mindset. Check out lovely Laura. Check out Tita. She's crazy. Tracy is crazy, y'all. She's really. Tracy is like that girl that would get her friends to jump. She's that type of person that would get her friends to jump another girl that dated her ex-boyfriend. She's that type of a girl. Hey, read the Heart of Philadelphia. What's up? What's up? I told you, you can post any of my videos you want to use, you can use them. I'm not that type of person. I don't believe in, um, I roll with you. Hey, I don't have a problem with you ever. I'm glad you finally caught my lie. Y'all, I'm gonna have to thank you, Clint. I appreciate that. Read the Heart of Philadelphia. Sweet Merciful Jay, what's up? Y'all, I think, but Tracy is very, she's not happy with who she is. She's not happy being Tracy. It's something in her life that's become cancerous. Tracy is a cancer in this sector. I gotta go to the Goodwill and look for me an outfit today after work. Y'all, just. I always go to the Goodwill off of Fondren and Westheimer. You know what that one is? That's where I go. And it's funny, y'all, because when I go in there, they think that I'm a drag queen now. I know it. They think I'm a drag queen because when I go in there, one of the workers, he be like, "What's up, bro?" And I'm looking at little dresses and stuff. This woman told me, she said, "No, I'm not a drag queen. Uh, with all this hair on my face, please." But when I go in there, this one woman at work in there, she be like, "Ooh, that is cute." No, I'm serious. She be like, "Ooh, that is cute." And you know how sometimes a white person that hang around blacks try to talk like a black person, so they start trying to use the slang. It's like that with her seeing me doing it. She started trying to talk like a gay person. She'll say, "That is cute." Yes, ma'am. Like, hello, hello. And I'd be like, if this heifer don't leave me the hell alone, I'm serious. Y'all, when I go to the Goodwill, y'all got to remember, I'm coming in there with scrubs on after work, and I don't have any little girl or a wife or anything with me, and I'm picking out women's clothes. So I'll be picking up something, and I asked the woman before, I said, where's your most ugly, like, where's some outfits like somebody's grandmother would wear? And she said, "Our clothes cute." And she said, when I was looking at a dress and I was seeing how long it was, of course, I had to pick it up. I had to pick the dress up and put it close to my body. I didn't want it to be dragging the ground and everything. And she was like, "Oh, that is cute. Yes, honey, honey, yes." And I was like, "Heifer." I was like, "Heifer, if you don't leave me the hell alone." So I know when I go in there now, today when I go in there, they're gonna be like, "Oh Lord, this man is back. He must have a feet." They probably think I have a fetish or with wearing women clothes as well. Black cat, yeah, y'all give me those thumbs up. Sweet dreams, exactly. Vivian, hey Vivian. Jay Wilson, what's up? Making these coins. That would irritate me. Y'all just picture this. Thank you, Vivian. Just picture this. You know how irritating it is if a white person is trying to talk black, what they think is black. It's irritating because it's a stereotype that they're thinking of. All gay men don't be like, "Hey, girl, we don't act like that. All of us are not like that." But some of my best friends are. Some of my friends aren't. But for her to be like, and like she have a look on her face when she come in. When she see me, she'll be like, lovely one, be nice. Ask April. Oh, Sheila, I'll host it, but I'm just not at that point yet. And I do want to host a panel, but I'm not really, I'll do it eventually. And y'all, Vivian Jennings is such a breath of fresh air in person. She's such a sweet person. Vivian, she got all the, she had the event together. She was Jay Wilson's right hand woman. My panel members are like brothers. I told you, El Teddy and I, we have a back and forth. Love you too, Vivian. Y'all, I'm telling you, Vivian was, Vivian is a gem. Um, but, and we had a great time. It was like a family reunion. And you know, and unfortunately, Jay Wilson was a gentleman. Let me say that. Unfortunately, he is a gentleman. Because I was ready to put out. But, I mean, he's like a brother. um, he's like a brother to me now. I can't even tell you if the drapes match the carpet. I told y'all that. Is it? Are there hardwood floors? Is it a area rug? Hell, what is it? I know they go loyalty. I know they gonna run with it. I'm sorry. Okay, Granny, I'll be good. I'll be good. Okay. Darnell just came out. That was Darnell. That wasn't Rebel. Y'all, I'm getting ready to go back in here. Okay, I know, I know. I wasn't gonna cheat. No, 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 no. It wouldn't have gotten to third base. Of course not. No, it wouldn't have gotten to third base. And plus, I respect that he has someone. Noxema, I'm gonna think about you when I'm working. I sure will. Y'all take care. It's been good. And I will see you guys later. Peace out. Thanks everyone for the support.